Emotional First Aid is a pop psychology book written by American psychologist Guy Winch in 2012. In the book, Winch identifies 7 main types of emotional injuries that people can experience in their daily lives. He draws parallels between emotional injuries and physical injuries, challenging the stigma around emotional wounds and highlighting their common occurrence. The emotional injuries he outlines include rejection, guilt, failure, rumination, loss and trauma, loneliness, and low self-esteem. Despite their prevalence, Winch encourages readers to maintain a positive outlook on their emotional well-being, emphasizing that just as physical injuries can heal, so can emotional ones. Winch offers various methods for addressing emotional wounds and guides readers through a comprehensive diagnostic and treatment process. He starts by drawing parallels between physical and emotional wounds. Similar to how a physical wound is treated by promptly applying first aid to prevent infection or worsening, Winch suggests that emotional wounds should also be acknowledged and addressed promptly to minimize their impact. Untreated emotional wounds, like untreated physical wounds, can lead to complications that affect overall mental health. In both cases, professional intervention may be necessary if the injuries are left untreated. Winch also discusses why emotional wounds often receive less attention than physical injuries. One reason is that emotional wounds may go unrecognized, leading to their neglect. Furthermore, those who are emotionally wounded often downplay the seriousness of the underlying injury that causes their symptoms. Leveraging his background as a private mental health practitioner, Winch offers recommendations for self-treating the 7 primary categories of emotional wounds. For instance, instances of rejection wounds occur when someone profoundly misinterprets or critically assesses the intention or significance of a behavior or an aspect of their identity. Rejection has a far-reaching impact on self-assurance and self-respect. Indications of this impact encompass impulsive behavior, clouded thinking, and heightened anger. Winch asserts that the initial step in healing from rejection entails recognizing that it primarily stems from an irrational reaction to judgment, rather than solely from the initial instance of rejection. Upon identifying an emotional injury, the next phase involves consulting the psychological medicine cabinet of techniques to address it. In the context of dealing with rejection, Winch outlines 4 core methods for self-treatment: bolstering self-value, countering self-condemnation, fostering a healthy adaptation to rejection, and enhancing social connections. Winch encourages introspection and self-acceptance as opposed to self-criticism, which can easily devolve into self-abuse. To facilitate this introspection, he suggests tried-and-true techniques such as journal writing and engaging in one-on-one therapy. The diagnoses and strategies formulated by Winch in his book collectively constitute what he terms emotional hygiene, a concept he draws from physical analogies. Emotional hygiene involves proactively assessing one's emotional well-being and identifying areas of the psyche that require initial intervention. Winch's analogical approach contributes to the destigmatization of mental health issues, equating emotional wounds, much like physical injuries, to components of the overall bodily system. The absence of overt visible symptoms does not dismiss the reality or gravity of these emotional wounds. Additionally, it does not indicate any inherent deficiency in an individual's mindset, moral framework, or way of living. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.